it's a frequency. Everybody's happy. Think about energy is transferable. So again, it's all about creating the experience and picking people. It's a frequency. You're going to attract people that are just like you. So I do believe everyone should heal themselves, soothe their wounds instead of with alcohol and bad things, with healthy food, with the gym. Let's watch the sunset. It makes me feel alive. It almost makes me feel, when I look at it, is it real? This world is so amazing. So
Hello, Empower Nation. Welcome to Empower Her Money podcast. I'm your host, Angela Duncan. Today's episode, I get to interview Monica Suleski. She is a serial entrepreneur with an incredible showroom here in Miami. She's going to talk about mindset, the power of words, positivity, and why your health is your wealth. Hi, Monica. Welcome to Empower Her Money podcast.
well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be on this.
Yes, I'm excited to talk about many things, but would love for you to first start off with your journey and how you got to what you're doing today.
Well, I'm here. I got to this point in life because when I was little, I always loved transformation. I love design because how it had the power to influence you. For me, your home is your vision board. When you wake up in the morning, it's like you want to be inspired. When you come home at night, it's your heaven on earth. It's your sanctuary. So I truly love design because of that. And having the power to create the reality that you want your client to see. And it's about making them happy. And for me, life is about selling a product or creating a product that's for the betterment of people to make them happy. I have another brand called Sexy Bedding. And the reason that I did that is that people need to value their sleep. I'm super into fitness and health. I believe your health is your wealth, because if you don't have your health, I mean, with health, it gives you the drive, your focus, you have the energy to do everything you want in this world. And always, I've been in the fitness. For me, it's always been my health is my wealth. Your food is your medicine. And that's one of the things that got me where I am.
Awesome. You talked about the bedding. So let's start on that first, because that's one of your ventures that you're currently working on. How did that inspiration come about? And then what's important to you as far as the business and the product that you're delivering?
For me, it's important about delivering a product that I'm proud of. That's a great product. For me, people need to value their sleep. So many people don't. Sleep is so important. And the reason I use the name Sexy Bedding, because I wanted something edgy, like wake you up. Come on, realize that sleep's important. Everybody always says to me, what's sexy bedding? I go, well, life begins in the sheets. But sexy bedding was also for, sexy is just not external. Sexy is more for men and for women. It's about confidence. When you're confident, you feel sexy. So it's about internal beauty. It's about loving yourself. So when you sleep, it's discipline. You love yourself. When you exercise. So the most important things for me are sleep, exercise, hydration, and my food. So it's all tied into health and wellness. So for me, it's about, I want to wake people up, value your sleep. Let's get healthy. Let's go work out. Let's meditate. Let's go to the beach. Let's ground. So again, it fits into my branding of living, learning, and growing. And that's the way I feel about life.
Yeah. So you've got this incredible background behind you. Can you talk about how you got started with, the business that you're sitting in doing the podcast in right now?
Okay. So this business I started over 20 years ago. It started, in the furniture business. I always loved furniture, just like I love fashion and clothing, because furniture, when you walk into someone's home, it's a reflection of who they are. Your home says a lot of who you are. The style of furniture you pick, the art you pick. I can see someone by just how they live. And for me, that's important because it's an expression of me, just like the clothing. So I decided I wanted to go in the furniture business because of that, because of I'm creating experience when I furnish someone's home, it's an energy. It's like a frequency of, I want them to feel abundant, prosperity, and peace. So furniture I've been doing forever, basically. And then I also do furniture rentals for properties, for staging, so to sell them. Because I always say it's like a person. Let's dress the girl. You're creating an energy, an ambiance. And so this is why I love furniture. And I also do hotels, restaurants. So I'm doing commercial and residential. It's always important for me, like wherever I go, a restaurant, first and most important is how do I feel when I'm in there? I don't care if you have the best food in the world, but if I walk in and I don't feel peace and I don't feel relaxed, I walk out the door. So where I am is all about the energy. I need to feel happy where I'm at. So I love doing what I do. I love transformation. You take a space from 0 to 100. You make it inviting. You make it where people want to come. Let's say, and also for me, like where I live, I love hosting beautiful events. I like creating events with like-minded people. They come together, they connect. They either meet a new friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend. They connect in business. They meet, they talk, you create new ideas, and you make magic. I always say, like to people, magic exists every day. Every day when I wake up, on my mural, I live, I'm on the water, so I have all glass. So on the mural, it's written in red. It says, miracles happen every day. By yourself, and it will happen. If you believe that, that's what happens. Do I believe in miracles? 100%. Whatever I believe in or whatever anyone believes in is what it's going to be. Another thing that's super important for me is the power of the words. The words have the power to change your DNA. So for me, life is about whatever I say. So I always say, what is magic? What's the magic card? It's taking the spiritual world with the material world, with your words, with your thoughts, and with the actions you take. It creates magic. It's impossible that that doesn't create magic. So I totally believe in magic. My life, I think, is magic. As one of my most favorite affirmations that I say, life gets better and better every day. It's in my mind, it's in my DNA, and I swear to you, it does. Every day I meet people and it's a connection. And I always say each person is a golden link in a universe. I'm one arms away of whatever I want to meet in this world. And am I? I know I'm 100%. Just it's everything I need is in front of me.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I never thought about that, like the feeling of the room and how it can affect your mood. So on the opposite side of that, maybe someone went through a bad relationship or a bad business deal. Could changing the furniture within their home or their office change the way that they're feeling?
100%. That's what I believe. Even if you are in your house and you see a piece of furniture that doesn't make you happy, I would get rid of it. Everything that I see in my house has a beautiful shape. I always say, Miami's the hottest, sexiest city in the USA. I say it's a divine temptation. It takes you to the heavens or it takes you to the bottom of the sea, but it's whatever you see. I see as Miami. It's mystical, it's magical, it's paradise for me. It's a candy store with lots of candy, lots of toys and beautiful things. I also believe that luxury doesn't have to be expensive, that everyone can have luxury. And that's why the brands that I sell, they're high styled, affordable. You can put them in a $50 million house. You could put them in a $600,000 house, and they're going to look just as good. It's like the clothing. Yeah, I have designer brands, but I have ones that aren't. To me, if I feel sexy and amazing in the dress, I don't care if it's $100 or if it's $10,000. I'll feel just as great in the $100 dress that makes me feel amazing or the expensive dress. So for me, it's about how do I feel? Everything is how do I feel in that dress? How do I feel when I walk into your place? It's not even about being expensive. It's about I want to feel free. It has to be clean. I don't like a lot of stuff. So I want less clutter. Think about it. You look at the clouds every morning, and what do you think of? It's peace. It's clear. So I look at the clouds every morning. What do I see? It's endless. It's boundless. It's amazing. It clears my mind, clears my soul. It makes me feel happier. So in design, it has to make me happier than I already am. If I look at a piece of art in my dining room, I have this bright, colorful art, and the chairs are red. So what do I want people to feel? I have a decadent dinner party at my house. I want you to feel sexy. Let's live our best life. It's decadent. It's magical. It's like you feel happy just being in the room with the colors that I've created. The chandeliers are it's like beautiful Christmas trees. So it makes people feel amazing. So for me, everything is how I feel. How do I feel when I walk in the morning? How do I feel when I work out? I feel amazing. I walk out like I walk on water. That's my whole life. The music is so important. We're forced upon to listen to music. Music is a frequency. So what happens with the music is I can go into a place and they have this da-da-da. That's not even healthy for my body. Music is healing. The right music is healing. It's scientifically proven it can heal tumors with the right frequency. So for me, it's creating the experience, the right music when you walk in, the right smell, the right furniture, the right energy, the right people, that's magic. And that's my biggest magic.
Yeah, very interesting because the better you feel, the better you conduct relationships, whether it's business or personal. When you're in that positive mindset, it really can have a positive impact on the world around you.
And think about it, when everyone's happy, it raises the collective frequency of everyone. Think about all your friends. When you help, and I always tell people, like people ask me, I say, okay, this is what I offer. I'm always going to be like the three kings. You bring a present, because why? It's always about how can I help you? Because when you do it like this, you're actually helping yourself. It rebuilds your telomeres, your DNA. It keeps you high. It's like helping someone else is helping yourself. But when you do that, it opens everyone up in the same frequency. So when everybody wants to help, it's a frequency. Everybody's happy. Think about energies transferable. So again, it's all about creating the experience and picking people. It's a frequency. You're going to attract people that are just like you. So I do believe everyone should heal themselves, soothe their wounds instead of with alcohol and bad things, with healthy food, with the gym. Let's watch the sunset. It makes me feel alive. It almost makes me feel, when I look at it, is it real? This world is so amazing. So some people say Miami's whatever. I say it's the best thing ever, and I'm going to stay here forever and ever. It's the way
you got to see the beauty in it, and that's up to you and your decision and what you want to visually concentrate on. So yeah, I could definitely see that.
And there's a prayer, the Navajo Indian prayer, that says, the beauty above me, the beauty beside me, the beauty around me. You choose to walk in beauty and see the beauty. Everything has beauty. So when you look at life like that, somehow it works out amazing. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's shift a little bit to the business. You've been in business for a long time, right? In a very time. Yeah, in a similar industry. I would think it's tough to be in a industry, but you have been successful in it. What are some things that you feel like you've done that have helped you in that success?
I'm consistent, persistent, and relationships. I'm all about relationships. Relationships determine the quality of your life. Picking the right people to do business with, picking the right friends, associating, even in a marriage, you could take the right people, take you up or take you down. So for me, I've always been good in relationships. I have people, they'll call me 20 years later. Oh, I did business with you before. I'm back in Miami. I'm going to work with you again. And they said, wow, you're amazing. You're consistent. I deliver, relationships are everything. Whatever job I do, I want to give it 100%, no matter how small or big it is. And that's important. And you know what? It's not just about selling. It's about, they buy my product, but with the product comes all my information that I know. I do a lot of networking events. People come to Miami, they're new here. They meet everything with me. Like, I'm super connected in Miami, and I share all my contacts. I invite them to my events. In my showroom, we host amazing events. It holds like 1,000 people. We'll do events with 500 people. We have panels. So I'm always connecting the people, sharing with the people. I'm constantly making new relationships every day. Every day I'm doing something. Today I'm on a boat. It was about meeting people and connections about how we can create more business together. So every day I leave my house, I say it's limitless possibilities. And I don't know who I'm going to meet, but every day I meet people. So my mass email is hundreds of thousands of people. So that's what made me successful. It's the relationships and the people I know and my drive. And I'm never going to give up. Like, someone says, will you ever retire? I said, what is that word? It doesn't exist in my book. The day I will never stop. It's the day that I don't believe in death. So it'll be the next life, and then we transform. So for me, it's about always meeting. My life is about meeting new people, creating new experiences. How can we work together? What can I help you with?
You touched briefly on health. I think a lot of entrepreneurs miss that and don't pay attention or prioritize their health. Why is it important to you?
It's the number one thing. I never miss an appointment. I mean, I never miss a gym appointment. I train every day in the morning because my health is my wealth. If they told me you can have everything you want in this world, but you're not going to have a lot of energy, I can live in a studio, and I will take Uber for my health. Health gives me everything. With my health, I can recreate anything I want. But for me, life is about, I like working, but it's more for just, I like to keep entertained. And I also like achieving things. It was never about the money with me. I never thought about where I was going to get to, what I was going to do. I just enjoyed what I did. I always say, and people would tell me when I was like 16 years old and I was working and had a business, I was like, guys, let's have fun. Let's create. Let's make money. The money was just a byproduct of being good and having fun. And it always came in abundance. But I never was like, it was always about, let's learn, let's grow. I'm always reading books. I share all my books. And I tell people, if I make everyone better around me, I become better. So I believe in the collective energy. If everyone would think this way, life would be better. And think of all the positive things instead of think about everything you've done already. Like if you think about what you've done a lot. So, and then think about creating new things. But my best thing I would tell anyone is work out every day, eat healthy. Think about life as this. There's either healing foods or self-sabotage. Why would I want to put something that's not healing for my body? So health is number one for me. I have a son. He's super healthy, doesn't drink, looks like a pitch model, just the girlfriend doesn't drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking, but I just want to be the best that I could be. So this is how
it's a choice you make for yourself, and it's obviously is working very well.
It's a choice that I make, and everybody makes choices. I just want to make the best choice to be the best version of myself, and that's it.
So what's in the future for you? Like future-wise business, what do you see that will be in your future?
Business, I'm going to do more hotels. I travel already. I do places all in the US. Extend my brand Sexy Bedding to add a lot more product to it. Then there's a bunch of different things I want to create with wellness. I'm colliding with different people to do huge events. It's all about wellness and about helping the youth, and also just connecting more people together, and kind of like, I like to inspire people, like inspired living, like take care of yourself. Let's work. Let's create. It's all, to me, my whole life. That's why I love, like my book is Life by Design, which is a transformation guide to create the life you love. It's all about mindset, drive, connections. And like I tell people, ask, so how did you do it? I go, it's so simple. I don't think anything's hard in life. I've been through different things, but I look at everything as an experience. It's an experience that made me who I am, and it makes me better. Whatever's not going to kill me, as they always say, that cliche, it's going to make me stronger.
And where can we find the book, Life by Design?
Life by Design is on Amazon.
Nice.
I have another coming out, which is How to Master Win-Win Relationships. And that's all about relationships, because in business, if you're not good at relationships, you're going to lose. You have to have social intelligence. You have to understand the people. That's so important. I'm not emotional in business. I'm about how can we help, and how can we solve the problem. I'm simple. It's direct. That's it.
Yeah. So I have a fun question for you, completely off topic, but if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Okay, if I could have a superpower. Okay, I want to be, my goodness, if I can have a superpower. God, you're making me think. Let me think about which one would I like.
Yeah, mine would be, and I love what you've been talking about because it goes right in line with it, but mine would be like if I had a wand and I could just touch people and bring out that positivity energy from them, like
that.
Yeah, that would be, I could see you doing that.
I love that one because my whole thing is I want to make you happy. It's about, when I make you happy, it makes me happy. Let's say when someone smiles, or they're like, oh my God, thank you. You changed my life. There's connections, like that fulfills my soul. And I've connected people, and basically, let's say you're new in Miami, you don't know anyone. I know everyone in Miami. So whoever I refer, they're going to use them, because if I'm using them, I use people that are good. I really like what you said. I would love to do that and make everyone happy and healthy. That's what I would like to do. I was thinking about what would I want to be. I would want to be a genie that could transport myself into any time. So since I believe we're in a multidimensional world, I know that I'm living in 5 different dimensions right now. I want to go in and out of those dimensions and see who I am in those other dimensions. But you know what? The genie part, and if I could touch people, like I always say, we have the reins of the horse. I can change someone by the way I pull the reins in terms of what I say, because everyone has the power with the words. For example, I love the book, The Wisdom Codes by Greg Braden. Just like it says from back in the day, it's like you spell the person. Beautiful words have the power to change your DNA. Just like beautiful words you tell a child, it can take him up or it can take him down. And people really should watch what they say and what words they say, because when someone speaks and I hear their words, I know how they are inside. Even their voice, the frequency, your voice is the music of your body. So how the voice is, I know how you're inside. So no, I think I like yours. I'd rather just do that and have like a wand and I tap. I just want to make you happy, because some people aren't happy because I just feel that they don't let things go. I think that people need to let things go. Okay, don't worry about things. Like sometimes people worry, go, why are you going to worry? You already studied for the exam. Don't worry about it. You're going to do good. Better just focus, say a prayer, do a meditation, and get yourself in that frequency, and you're going to do great. Think about before you go in a meeting and you say, it's going to be amazing. You're already like telling yourself. So I believe in all the energy stuff. For me, health got me here. And that's, like I said, I don't know how many times I could say it's my number one. Or I'd want to be Catwoman because I think she's sexy and she can walk on the roof. And then she could smack you with the whip and say, straighten up. Okay, I'll take Catwoman.
All right, sounds good.
Where I want.
Monica, you've given us lots of great tips and some practical things that you can put into your life. So I absolutely love that. If our audience wants to get in touch with you, learn more about Sexy Bedding or your furniture store, anything else that you're doing, how do they reach you?
Okay, so they can find me at Monica Miami Designer, which is my Instagram. I'm on Instagram. They can DM me. Sexy Bedding is on Instagram. All my information is on my Instagram. And then, furniture, they're all linked to that one Instagram. It's so simple. I'm Monica. I'm in Miami. I'm a designer. It doesn't get any simpler.
Yes, and I have been to your showroom. It was incredible. So it was very nicely put together, and the feeling, it's very light and bright. So I loved that walking into it.
Thank you so much. I know I'm more into the spiritual side, but I am also 100% business. That's my two worlds, spirituality and business and creation and transformation.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on Empower Her Money.
No, thank you for having me, and pleasure seeing you again.
Thank you for listening to Empower Her Money podcast. I am grateful for you. Please make sure to leave us a 5-star review, like this podcast, share it, subscribe, and let's keep teaching others how to take control and be empowered with their finances.